right, let's now that all the votes are in, let's find out who wrote what.
Yeah.
Let's start right here. This gentleman, Mac. I have a sheet in my pocket that tells me all their names. I'm gonna pull that out.
You got me right. I'm Mac. I wrote Dorothy.
It's important to note that Mac had I think 3 days to write this piece. He had the least amount of time of anyone because he was subbing.
I don't know why we have to note that. I'm not going to handicap that.
Entirely. Also, he's not allowed to use pens or any sort of a computer, so that was entirely just dictated.
And I write for children, so if any of you have kids or know kids, I'd be happy to sign books for them.
I think Mac's making a really good case for selling books for children. With this piece from Dorothy, how much of your background as a children's writer really played into the throbbing penis moments of the piece?
Which throbbing penis moment do you mean?
The problem is there's been a lot of throbbing penises.
There have been so many throbbing penises tonight. I gotta say, I think, I don't know why my publicist signed me up for this. I think she misread it as just a neurotic Oz loving fest, but...
Yeah, and clearly your material didn't reflect the true nature of the show at all.
Yeah,
no. Colin, who did you write?
I was the Tin Man.
The Tin Man. A lot of Tin Man fans in the house. Lauren? I don't know. I don't have the list, and also, what a lot of people don't know is that despite the fact that I hand out these assignments, I have the worst memory ever. So I get to enjoy the show exactly like everybody else. I have no idea who wrote what. I'm actually asking for my own edification, and I will forget immediately after the show.
I had Toto farting rainbows. I was.
And you're the first person to make Stephen laugh. Of course, for reading that. You have it. Alani, what did you write?
Beyond Uncle.
That may actually be
I'm never writing about it again.
you are going to do it again, right?
Senior Steve.
There's a very good chance you'll come back and have to write again.
If you win, you must return.
Yeah. Ignacio won last time. He actually picked his character.
I did. I picked Glinda.
I
figure anyone that good has to have it. Although I realized after writing it that I wrote a piece that was almost entirely foreplay. Which is fine. I just take one for the team, start to ease you all in. I'm wondering what is behind that big censored part of Oz.
Also, it was appropriately aligned in the structure of the show. It came directly before all of the penetration.
Yeah, I still don't know if Glinda was actually penetrated or if that was all just sort of while you were on glass.
I mean, this is the DVD extra features. And finally, the person who's the most nervous about being put on the spot. I'm so curious. Yume Kim. I have to hear you talk a little bit about your choice. Sorry, just because you're so nervous about it. You want the microphone?
What was this talking about?
It's just whatever.
This is really hard.
Love you, Yume.
I'm sorry, guys. That was actually awesome job. Does anybody from the audience have any questions about any of the people up here? Is anybody selling a book? With the exception of this guy who sells books like nobody's business, left and right. He tossy pastes tabbies with books.
I've got 5 copies of this book. Seriously.
Colin's selling a book. He's got a brand new book, Fun, which I haven't read yet. But seriously, I bought Animal Collection. I mailed it to a friend of mine in Atlanta immediately after reading it. I finished reading it and I stuck it in an envelope and I put postage on it and I stuck it in the mailbox that day. I also showed it to another writer while I was reading it at the bar. I was meeting a guy. His name is Matt. He's a real person. I was reading this book and he came in and I said, "No, you have to read this for a second. This is a guy I met and this shit's too good." And I showed it and he read like a page. Who's that guy? So that guy has a new book. It's called Fondly. And it's on like attic. Is it here? Is it physically in
It's here.
It's here, it's totally here,
Awesome.
it's totally
Does
here.
anybody else have a book physically here? You
I
guys-
don't,
you
but
guys
I
missed a
write
serious
for
opportunity.
newspaper, y'all can like pick that shit up.
Oh, this is easy.
So buy all the newspapers.
Someone drew me a tin man with a giant penis. That's going on the Twitters.
All right, starting in our traditional fashion at the bottom. In sixth place, how do you even know already? You already know.
It's so sad.
Like, you seem really affected by this. That hasn't even happened.
Gallagher. We broke her.
It's Oz, the all-powerful. I think what's more troublesome is that she knew somehow. Like, she was really affected by this. All right, and then in fifth place, we have Linda the Good Witch. No contingent here, sir. You cannot do that. All right, stepping up to fourth place, the Cowardly Lion. All right, and then these numbers actually get pretty close to each other here.
Yeah, they're really close to same.
The Tin Woodman in third place. He agreed to the third place.
He's like, yeah, give me the effort.
And in second place, Aunt Em and Uncle Henry. And finally, Dorothy. Proving that the New York Times is a reputable book reviewing agency.
Now you know.
And also ensnaring this New York Times writer for yet another return to our fine stage.
Next time, bring your kids.
Because we're doing The Catcher is a Rye. I have a list of characters. He's going to pick one. You're not allowed to know who they are or what they pick.
Yeah, so don't say it out loud. Okay.
I guess that's it. You know, tell your friends.
Someone should just give me a calendar.
Do you want me to do it?
Like, there's one writer that's not here.
Yeah, that should be.
All right, guys.
Right?
Do you want to do another round of applause for Steve Westall, please? Thanks everyone for coming. We're back on, what is it, September 26th, I think? It's later in the month.
So arbitrary.
I know. Well, you know what it was? We decided we were going to keep going.
Like
Here's the thing. We decided to do 3 of them, and then we were like, let's do them forever. So now they're really arbitrary for the rest of the year. And then next year, in 2014, they'll be like first Thursday or something really memorable. So we're making it up for the rest of the year. Anyway, I'll let you know, we are our Facebook page now. So if you like us on Facebook, we'll definitely tell you when we are. We're Shipwreck SF.
We'll be at Tracks after this, drinking it up for like $3 a drink, so, come on over.
Yeah, what she said. We had 2 Booksmith people on the freaking panel tonight. Anyway, thanks everyone for coming. Thank you so much.